Well, hello, my name is PieLover314, but you're welcome to call me Pie.
And here we see a wild pie for his enchanting setup. Yes, there you go, all 15 bookshelves, all nice in a row. 1, 2, 3, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like a waltz. In the traditional setup, he gets prepared, the enchanting table in the center. Very good, very good. 1, 2, 3 again, yes. So good, pie, so good, so close. You have 3 more to place. 1 there, 1 there. What are you doing? You know you need 15. It only goes up to 28. There you go. Now just place it. Not there, you idiot. It goes lower. If you don't put it lower, you don't have to do it. But there you go. You finally have it. 2 chests. Yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. Ooh, protection 3. Efficiency and unbreaking. Oh, just efficiency. Pity. Sharpness 4, you say. What? You ran out of levels? Oh, dear.
Well, now that the cold open type thingy is done, here, let's discuss. First, I did do that roof. It's a pretty cool looking roof. I think. Like, that's makes me a little unhappy, but I think it looks good overall, and we're just gonna increase it as it goes along there, because this, I did a bit of digging. I needed to do some stuff. You know, the boring stuff, etc., etc., etc. So this is how long it's going to be. And at some point, I'm actually going to come over here and I'm going to design like a front door window type thing that will go here, you know, so that I don't have to like put a thing there and it looks cool. And then we can, you know, walk in there, etc., etc., etc. But it does mean I need to appropriately deal with this, and this will need to be dug out. Yeah, because this mountainside needs to essentially like cover this half, because I think that'll look pretty cool, right? It'll literally be built into the mountain as I raise my eyebrows very effectively in real life that you cannot see at all. Oh well. And if you notice, I do have some pretty nice tools here. My armor less, I mean the helmet's pretty good, but you know, my tools, they're pretty good. You know, they're not perfect yet by any means, but they're I have mending on everything but my shovel, which is the important bit. You can thank Dixie for that. She's very helpful, you know. With that, let's go inside. I did a little bit of stuff. You know, I built this. I showed you where I placed down the enchanting tables, obviously perfectly. Also, I did remove the walk up from over here and put it over here. I'm starting to work on this. This needs to be worked on, but I am starting to make this look more like a natural cave shape. It will need to be variated at some point, but that will happen later, probably when I have scaffolding. And now I need to dig this up, because this will lead up into an area above there, because we're just gonna keep going up, and it's gonna look cool. At least I hope it does. However, that needs to be done, and it's a long and arduous and slightly boring process, so I think I'm going to stream it. You know, I think I'm going to build like a thing here, like a bridge between this point and that point, so that I can effectively walk along this whole area, and I'm going to dig that down so I have an easy access out, right? That could look cool. Well, either way, over here we have the beginnings of my starting base. However, once more, it is without a roof. But, on stream, we had a very productive stream. It was very, very good. All we had to do was, well, dig out a whole bunch of stuff, and then I came in and I placed all those myself, because you've already seen me building it. You don't need to see me building it again. Although I do need to make this at some point, and, you know, clear up all the storage area. It's a mess. I know it's a mess. That's okay. However, we fought the dragon. Yeah, so that was rather fun. First time I think I've properly like beaten a dragon before ish. I mean, I wasn't much help there at all. Like, I missed all my crossbow shots, man. All my crossbow shots. Do you know how annoying that is? And I could have had multi-shot on the not nearly as fun. So I'm probably going to do it myself at some point. However, I need to build up this roof here. You know, I might increase the size of this. But, you know, we've already had not one, but two little montages already. So why don't I just do a quick little... So, you can see here, it's a lovely little roof. It's nice. You know, I didn't do too much with the cave. Not as much as I thought, at least. But, you know, hey, it looks good. I think, mostly. So, right now, we're actually going to come over here, and we're going to start digging this up, because I need to make a pathway up to my nether portal, because that's kind of important. Let's see, what else is there? I did do a bit of enchanting, so now I have this lovely shovel. I still need to work on my axe next, and then at some point I'll have to put efficiency 5 in my silk touch as well, but it hasn't come into play quite yet. I mean, it's a little bit slower, but it's not too bad, let's be honest. It's not terrible. I do have a couple shulkers as well. Let's see. Somebody was selling them, so I went and I bought them, which is also how I got the mending book. So, yeah. Thank you, Lilith. Do appreciate. What else is there? Is a very good question that I'm not entirely sure I can answer quite yet, because I'm kind of focused on this, and I forgot to actually make a plan of what I was about to talk about. I do know that I now have a plan for my front door, which I think I'm just gonna build once I get to the end of this, and then show you guys, because it's a little bit of a complex thing, and I'm not... if I put it on camera, or try to build it on camera, I will mess it up, and then I'll just have to fix it off camera. So I might just, show you it in the creative world, and show you it in the, real world. I say real world as if this isn't all the video game, but you know, hey, whatever. Almost done with this. Come on. The silk touch puzzle. Yes, that makes perfect sense. The silk touch cheval is always so wonderful, no? That should do for now, I think. Well, actually, first I'm going to just real nice and quick get rid of all this dirt. And then we're gonna make sure it's properly lit up. Right, just to try and minimize the amount of hostile mobbies that decide to spawn, etc, etc, etc. Alright, let's show you the door in creative. And then the door right over there. Well, we have it. Obviously, I added some variation, and there's some minor tweaks to it from what it was in the creative world, but you know, for the most part, it's the same thing. And you know what? I think it looks pretty decent, at least. It looks pretty good, I think. Personally. I hope so. I think it also fits in really well with, the rest of it. However, although I do have basically one more thing to officially call it complete, which is I have to finish up the nether portal here. This is, in fact, all the time I have for this chapter. With that, I'm going to say thank you ever so much for watching, and fare thee well.